to us is given the honor of striking a blow for freedom which will live in history. And in the better days that lie ahead, men will speak with pride of our doings.
We lucky ones, we got off, but you left a lot of mates behind. And you never forget them. When you come back here, you can see their faces. And of course, they'll never be older. We still see them, 18, 19, 20-year-olds.
Oh, I think it's ideal. Fantastic. There's the beach there. Gold Beach as well. Ideal spot. Couldn't wish for better.
Absolutely good idea.
Good
Yes.
idea.
We do.
It's long overdue.
We want people to feel a profound, elevated sense of emotion as they walk slowly towards the heart of the memorial, as it builds from the landscape towards architecture and an ever-increasing sense of the prominence of the sea and that relationship between the historic battle space of the D-Day landings and the memorial.
I can't even visualise this as it was all those years ago. I think it's a wonderful position, marvellous. It's peaceful too.
I feel that if I don't achieve this to the very best, highest standard, I will have let those people down.
It is incredibly moving to be here today, looking out across beaches where one of the greatest battles for freedom this world has ever known took place.
We owe our freedom to our veterans, and whatever it takes, we will never surrender, and whatever it takes, we will always stand together.
I'm no hero, I was lucky. I'm here. All the heroes are dead, and I'll never forget them as long as I live.
We've got to be right on the button with preciseness. It's very important that we get the level of the face absolutely flat.
It's a great privilege for me personally. It's probably a once-in-a-lifetime job. The bit that really touches my heart, you would lift a stone and there's maybe the name of 10 soldiers on one side and the name of 10 soldiers on the other side. And I would be thinking to myself, just the wide circle of family that was affected just by the names of those 20 soldiers that would be on one of those columns.
I'm 22 and I'm very privileged to work on a job this size. This job will be here for hundreds of years. They're very young, they probably didn't know exactly what they were going to do.
This is it. This is what you've been raising money towards. And you've never seen this before.
No, never.
How does it make you feel? Because the work you're doing, it's now concrete, it's tangible, it's there, you can touch it.
Marvellous.
Quite humbling in a way to be standing next to these great big pieces of stone, the depth of the walls, the permanence of this piece now. We've spent a long time on all these words and focusing on every letter and really thinking about the message that's being portrayed here.
Now our duty is to make sure that this memorial stays in wonderful condition to pass its message to future generations.
I can only hope that this serves to commemorate all those whose lives were lost during the events of June 1944 and between D-Day and the liberation of Paris at the end of August 1944. May I ask the British Ambassador to France, Lord Llewellyn, to open formally the British Normandy Memorial on my behalf.
We will always remember and always be proud how you did your job, as you always so modestly put it, and now we must do ours. We must defend the beachhead you won at such a cost. With humility and with great pride, I declare the British Normandy Memorial open.
I'm delighted with the result. To see it now, in the form that it's in, it's beyond belief and beyond my dreams. I never thought it would be like this, but I'm so delighted it is.
But I'm delighted and filled with wonder at what they achieved here. 22,442 men remembered on these monuments. And wonderful men they are.
Welcome to the British Normandy Memorial in Verne. Thank you so much for coming today. Just before you do get up to the memorial, a few bits of information to help you make the most out of your visit. First thing to say is that the memorial was opened in 2019, and this is the place where the 22,442 men and women under British command who died from the 6th of June through to the end of the Battle of Normandy are remembered. As you follow the footpath up towards the memorial, you'll see there are a number of standing stones which explain how the battle unfolded. Closer to the memorial, the footpath splits in two. I'd really recommend that you stay left, and that way you'll be brought into the heart of the memorial. In front of you is the 7-metre high D-Day wall, and that's where the names of the 1,746 men who died on the 6th of June itself are inscribed. Thereafter, the names are presented chronologically. So as you walk in a clockwise direction through the pergola, you'll see the names are presented by date, and that again gives you a bit of an understanding of how the Battle of Normandy unfolded. Just a few things to look out for as you visit the memorial. Every soldier, where we know their age, has their age inscribed next to them. There are 4 16-year-olds that we knew of whose names are inscribed on the memorial. There are 2 women on the memorial, Dorothy Field and Molly Evershed. They went down with their hospital ship on the 7th of August, so you'll see their names. And just a few columns on from the 2 nurses, you'll find the only Victoria Cross on the memorial, next to the name of Corporal Sidney Bates. These stories and hundreds of others are explained and presented in the free British Normandy Memorial app, which you can download here or you can download before you come. Just a quick thought on how you can help support this memorial. It's pristine. The gardeners from the Commonwealth War Grave Commission are here every day looking after it, but they are funded purely through the small car parking charge and through voluntary donations. If you'd like to find out more about how you can support the memorial, please go online to BritishNormandyMemorial.org and click on the Become a Guardian link. And just a final thought. We've built the memorial, but we want to make sure that future generations understand why those men and women sacrificed their lives for freedom, for liberty and for peace. So with that in mind, we've started fundraising for a new education centre which we want to build here. Again, you can find out all about this on our website. Thank you so much for visiting, and please do remember to tell all of your friends and family about your time here at the British Normandy Memorial. Thank you for coming today.
Well, there's me and the big man. We're here at the British Memorial.
We made it
in Normandy. It's just been finished, so we're gonna have a few little moments.
Yeah, pay our respects.
We've got a few messages to leave and a little card to put down.
Yep. We'll take a little wreath and lay down for all the fallen.
Do you want the card to go with this?
Yes, mate. You write it out, yeah. Stick that in. You can film that when you're done, mate. Well done, mate. To all our brothers and sisters, thank you. Brilliant.
I said there's 2 sisters here.
Yeah, he's saying 2 ladies as well. Yeah. 450 Heber bomber aircraft. Wow. Huh? Imagine seeing 450, just the amount of birds there, but you imagine seeing 450 planes, the noise, the drone, and the noise of the bombs, boom, 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 everything going on. Supported by 2,000 British and American heavy and medium bombers. Stuff on a scale we can't even fathom.
There we go, this is the approach up to the British Memorial. Looks absolutely stunning. The view straight out there to sea from where they came. Looks absolutely stunning.
It's about time the British had something as a memorial. You're saying on that big piece in the middle, that's where the 1746 that actually died on the day are inscribed on the big and that great big wall. Wow, it's a nice place, isn't it? You don't even think about it. You know, when we go and we see all the crosses, you can actually see. It's a number, just a number, isn't it? Until you actually see it and look at each cross as a person, and then look at each name as a person standing there.
Yeah.
Just, look at this, eh? Wow. Very nice. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at all them names, Bear. Bloody hell. Jesus. You think each one of them columns has got to be about, I don't know, 200 names on each column, at least. Hundreds, and they're all numbered. 68, 70. D-Day land is wild. What a shot that is. With the British flag flying behind it. D-Day has come early this morning. Allied naval supported. Look at them statues, they are brilliant, aren't they? Man, look at those. By strong air forces began landing Allied armies in the northern coast of France. There's the old Mulberry Harbour, look, down the Arromanches.
Have you had a look if you can find your surname?
from Sword Beach and Juno Beach to Gold Beach to Omaha and to Utah. From that point right out there, as far as you can see, probably can't even pick it up on the camera, from that point there all the way across, 60 miles of beachfront to all the way, which we can't even see over the other side of those hills where them trees are. 60 miles of nothing but invasion and ships, and 156,000 troops and countless artillery and ordnance and everything that goes with it. I'm no war expert, but oh my word, to organise that is just thinking about, isn't it? Wow. But it paid off, didn't it? Absolutely paid off in the end, thanks to the sacrifice of all those brave guys, man. The commotion. Oh.
Every bit of instinct in your body would just say run.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah. Or from there, don't go on, don't get off the boat. How brave, honestly. And just, well, we've got to get this done, boys. Let's go.
So here we are. We said we'd come back and finish the tour for our brothers and sisters. So now is our time to do it.
Okay.
Come on, brother.
Our respects.
That's from the Motourev boys. Thank you for everything you did. Thank you for letting us come back and see it. What a beautiful place it is. We owe it all to them.
We do.
We do indeed.
We do. So here we are, mate. So I think a little bit of the head bow moment, just to pay our respects, don't you think, mate? Okay. And take a minute. Yeah?
Okay.
That's Churchill's speech, isn't it? Powerful, isn't it? Powerful. We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing grounds, we shall fight in the fields and in the streets, we shall fight in the hills, we shall never surrender. Wow. But he's the one that rallied the troops, and his speeches gave everything, and it filled you with that fight, didn't it? That spirit, that never surrender spirit. He did it in the Commons, didn't he? Like in the movie, they said, "We shall never surrender." And they're like, "Well, yeah!" And then they're waving their white hankies and stuff, weren't they? Do you remember?
Yeah, it looks like they were going against it, were they?
Yeah.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Yes!
Yes!
Well done. Thank you. Thank you. Get all eaten up.
your service, guys. Thank you for saving our souls. We will always remember, lest we forget. We will never forget you. We will always remember.
I'm now in St Austell in Cornwall, and I'm here to come and pay respects to Harry Billinge, the veteran from D-Day. And our plans originally was we was arranging to interview Harry, not so much of an interview, but have a few last words to end this tour series, ending with Harry. But unfortunately, we lost Harry in April this year. He passed away from a short illness. So it's been a great loss. He did so much raising for charity and for the veterans. And Harry was involved a lot with the British Memorial in Normandy. When he saw the brochure for it being built, he decided he wanted to raise £1 for every soldier that was lost there for the British Memorial. I think there was over 22,000 what was lost. Harry wanted to raise the 22,000, but obviously he raised a lot more. I think he raised just over 50,000 for it, and I was looking forward to coming and meeting him. What an honour that would be to meet him. But unfortunately we've lost him. But we've still come down to St Austell to pay respects. I'm going to go into Parr Market, where he used to sit, doing his charity collections and selling his poppies. So I'll go and pay respects there, go and see where he spent so much time raising money. So I think that's quite important, to go and see where he devoted a lot of his life to. Harry, he made the decision, but obviously he came back from the Second World War, that he was going to devote his life to retelling the story that he didn't want the new generations to forget, and he did. He spent his life devoted to it, raising money. He was part of the Royal Engineer Commandos, landing on Gold Beach. He's done numerous interviews and been on the TV. He was a very popular character, and I think the interviews he did sum up, perfectly from the veterans' point of view, what a hell it was on D-Day. So I'm going to go to the market, to Parr Market, to go and see where he used to place himself to raise money. At the moment, I'm not sure if he's got a stone for his funeral. I know his funeral was at St Paul's Church, I believe, here in Charlestown in St Austell. So I'm going to go and have a look there and see if I can find his headstone, go and pay my respects there. But it's a shame we didn't get to interview him. But we've come here to come and see where we did all his work from. So Harry, what a gentleman you was, what you went through, what you did for us. It would have been an absolute honour to have met you, but it's an honour coming here and paying respects to you. We went to the British Memorial in Normandy, which you've probably seen in the previous episode, and it was nice to see your name there on the memorial and also on your bench. We felt very privileged to sit on your bench and have our photo took. So Harry, thank you for everything you did during the war and your life commitment after the war on trying to raise money for all the veterans. I know you always said you wasn't a hero. The heroes are still over there in Normandy buried, but you are a hero, Harry. You really are. So it's raining today, so I'm probably not going to get to the church today. I think tomorrow's going to be a bit sunny, so we'll see what we can do. Here we go. This was Harry's spot in Park Market. There's his chair. So this is the church, St Paul's Parish Church, where Harry's funeral was. See if we can find a headstone. Excuse me. Hello. Has Harry Billinge had a headstone laid anywhere?
I am sorry, I cannot tell you. But I'm not even sure if he's buried here in the churchyard or the concert hall as well. So, but,
right, okay, yeah, I'll go pay my respects in the church.
Please do,
Yes.
and spend as long as you like.
All right. Okay, so we don't think at the moment there is a headstone. We know it was a cremation, but they said he used to sit at the back. He used to come here quite often. So I thought we'll pay our respects here to you, Harry. It's a shame we never got to meet you in person. And it's thanks to your generation, we've got our generation today. So Harry and all your comrades, all the brothers, sisters, what was lost out there, thank you for everything you did to give us our today.